I'll be honest, this match I've been waiting for. A triple threat. Alex Hammerstone, Wes Brisco, and a man I'm going to bring in, one of the smartest men in Ring Warriors, and certainly the most unpredictable, Martin Casaus.
Hi.
Hi.
Have you ever ripped the wings off of a fly?
No.
Picture that tonight, because when you catch a fly, you rip the wings off, and it fights, and it struggles. But when you rip enough wings off, they start to give up and stop fighting.
I would think.
Well, Alex and Wes are going to be my flies tonight. And it's time to play. It's time to play!
I told you, the most unpredictable. A triple threat, and it's right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the contest of Ring Warriors is the Wes Brisco. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Salt Lake City, Utah. He weighed in earlier this season, 245 pounds. Martin Casaus.
And we are set for our opening bout here tonight, Larry. Triple threat action, a very interesting mix of competitors, but three men who certainly could be in that Grand Championship competition at any moment's notice.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, man. These guys, all three of them, are outstanding, top of the shelf guys, and this is, what a three-way dance.
And all three were in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our second participant in this three-way class comes to us from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing 251 pounds. The Business Hammerstone.
As business is certainly about to pick up here, Larry, as Alexander Hammerstone has arrived, and the fact that he's not still in the Grand Championship tournament, he's not too pleased.
No, not pleased at all. I'd be happy to watch these two go alone, but there's one more.
Certainly a little bit extra incentive thrown in here with this wild card, and a man who wants to get back on the winning track after last week's heartbreaking loss.
Our first participant making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing 225 pounds, Wes Brisco.
And Larry, you have to hand it to him. Wes Brisco, very fired up, very confident, especially after that very difficult loss just 7 days ago to Jeff Cobb.
Wes Brisco has talked repeatedly about his quest for redemption, and he's talking about things from a personal perspective for him, wanting to take his career to the place that he feels like it should be. Love the fact that this guy loses a match, he's deep into the tournament for the Grand Championship, and he comes back out a week later, fired up, ready to go, ready to compete, ready to win, ready to continue that path. Gotta love that.
Indeed we do, and again, we're here in Las Vegas. What are the odds of this one, Larry? Pretty much have to be split three different ways.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, this is a tight matchup right here, and I mean, and it's man, three unique, interesting individuals here, all of whom got a huge skill set. I gotta tell you, I look at this one, mind's eye, I look at it and say, Hammerstone.
Hammerstone certainly would be considered one of the favorites. He was one of the favorites in the Grand Championship tournament until he ran into Eli Drake.
Well, I'll tell you what, that match with Drake, if you didn't see it, boy, you need to go out of your way to make sure you do see it, because that was phenomenal.
Indeed, as right now it looks like Hammerstone and Casaus doing a little double team on Wes Brisco. And Brisco there sent to the far side buckle.
Looks like Mr. Casaus and Mr. Hammerstone are working together a little bit here.
It's the boot of Brisco, and then a couple clotheslines for Hammerstone, as Wes Brisco here starting to roll, but it does appear as if he's going at this one one-on-two. As Hammerstone now, along with Casaus, putting the boots to Brisco. As Hammerstone now.
Got a feel for Wes Brisco here, man. He's, you know, it's rough. 2-on-1 anytime's rough. These two, come on.
Look at this. They put Brisco in position. Look at the power and strength here. The blood rushing right to Wes Brisco's head. And the double suplex.
And that would be the canvas rushing to his back.
Go Casaus. But again, one of the caveats of the triple threat, only one man can win.
Well, that didn't take long, did it?
As this partnership apparently might be short-lived.
I think it's got its limitations.
Definitely a shelf life here between Casaus and Hammerstone.
Yeah, it's, you know, at the end of the day, ego and desire has gotten in the way of many a good partnership.
And Casaus rears back and clocks Hammerstone. Now these two going back and forth right in the center of the ring.
And if Wes Brisco's smart, he's going to hang outside and get it all back together.
Both of them go for bicycle kicks. And then they both connect. Hammerstone has finished opponents off in the past with that. He calls it a Valkyrie missile. But now we see a series of clotheslines here as both men take each other down.
I'd like to say great minds think alike, but is that in play here?
They do appear to be on the same page. As Casaus, once again, that unorthodox offense, biting the fingers of Hammerstone.
I think he's hungry.
As Casaus sends Hammerstone for a ride, goes for a clothesline one more time, and Casaus with a picture-perfect drop kick right to the kisser. Down goes Hammerstone, only gets a 1 count. As Casaus trying to fire up here yet again, as he's in control of this triple threat match. Remember, Wes Brisco indeed a part of this matchup. 1 fall to a finish. What an incredible way to kick things off this week.
Ooh. Wes wanted to get back in the ring, but Mr. Casaus made sure that didn't happen.
As Brisco dispatched right back to the floor. And Casaus eats the boot of Hammerstone.
You know, it'd be easy to say for Brisco right now. He's out there laying on the side of the ring. He certainly took a beating. The smart thing would be to say, oh yeah, stay out there and rest, but if you hang out there too long, you risk letting these guys get a pinfall.
And Larry, in this situation, not normally a traditional singles matchup in this triple threat scenario, what type of different strategy must you use?
Well, and you know what? You got to pick your spots. And in this case, in Wes's strategy is completely different.
Hammerstone hooks the leg, 2, and the overhead release belly-to-belly suplex only gets 2.
Wes has got a different approach because he's really fighting to him, you know, whereas these guys early on, they were working in unity. Now, not so much.
As Hammerstone trying to stay on the attack, we've seen all 3 men be on the offensive in this one. And who's going to be able to stay on top once that bell rings? As Hammerstone's calling for it here.
I believe he's looking for the finish.
Could be time for that Nightmare Pendulum. Casaus has it well scouted and dumps Hammerstone down. And Casaus now off the ropes. And Casaus with the curb stomp. 1, 2,
oh,
and a 2.5 for Casaus.
Thought he had him.
Had Hammerstone on the cusp of defeat. But Casaus has not had enough. He wants some more, as you see Brisco doing his best to get back to his feet.
The impression Casaus is a little upset about that.
You saw referee Alex Goldstein there checking in on Wes Brisco on the outside. Apparently Wes will continue as you see him trying to fight up now. But Casaus has things in his control.
And Wes has taken a beat.
And Hammerstone with the super Valkyrie missile.
Good grief, man. How do you get that up there that high?
As Hammerstone, almost superhuman here. As Brisco, not gonna let it end like this.
Uh-oh.
And Brisco in position.
Uh-oh.
He wants to powerbomb Hammerstone. He's gonna bring him down with the superplex. It's the Tower of Doom.
That was outstanding.
All 3 men are laid out. This crowd whipped into a frenzy here at Sam's Town Live.
I don't know how Brisco mustered up the energy to do that. He has been abused this entire match. He came in and he took both those horses up, over, down. That's impressive.
An incredible fall for Casaus and Hammerstone. Brisco trying to capitalize here. Brisco, there's a clothesline on Hammerstone. There's one for Casaus. And Wes Brisco now starting to roll. Sends Hammerstone over the top all the way to the floor. Now he puts Casaus in position. He's got him up, firing scary. There's the Brisco bomb. Larry, that should do it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, oh, wait, Hammerstone pulls him out.
Whoa.
As referee Alex Goldstein connects with the hardwood.
I'm looking at Goldstein right now, and he's not awake.
He's not moving. Oh, Brisco. That flying body attack right off the apron lays out Hammerstone.
Brisco's feeling it.
And Casaus takes Brisco down with the clothesline. Larry, that's a very thin layer of padding out there.
Yeah, not very thick at all. Ask our referee.
As Casaus is standing tall, but the only way to win this match is inside the ring. Wait, what the hell's he doing? What the hell's he doing?
What are we doing? Hey, good to see you. Wow.
As Casaus, wait,
You can't have that.
he's got the bell. He just comes over here by us, Larry.
Whoa!
And he takes out the knee of Hammerstone. He just clips Hammerstone with the ring bell.
Holy crap, got him in the back, too.
And now takes it right to the back of his knee. There's no way to even ring the bell now.
And there's no referee out here to call anything.
Hammerstone writhing in pain. Serious damage might have been done.
You know, you couldn't ring the bell because you don't have a ref to say to ring the bell, and you don't have a bell to ring because the bell's well over there.
And Casaus sends Hammerstone back in. Larry, he completely shocked us here at the broadcast table.
Look at Hammerstone. He's checking. I mean, that knee, man, the damage that could be done to Hammerstone's knee right now.
It might be swelling up. We can't really get a good look at it.
Oh, I'll guarantee it's swelling up.
But Brisco with the suplex on the outside on Casaus. And Brisco now on the inside of the ring. And Brisco sees the opening, Larry. And I think he's going to pounce.
Whoa! Brisco's locking that knee up. No way.
There's the Brisco lock.
Way.
His version of the Indian death lock. Hammerstone's got nowhere to go.
He can't hold on. No way. Not with that knee.
A ton of fight in Hammer, but I don't know if he's going to be able to continue.
No way. Yeah.
He's got to tap out, and Brisco gets the win.
He's tapping. You called for the bell, but we don't have a bell.
So Wes Brisco gets a modicum of a comeback here as the bell finally sounds. Wait, there's Casaus coming over by us here, Larry.
Martin's tired or frustrated or just wants to get to be closer with Dan Masters.
As Martin Casaus here over by us at the broadcast table, Larry, I'm trying to keep my distance.
Dan, he won't bite much.
As Martin Casaus, none too pleased about that. But Larry, what a way to kick off this week's episode of Ring Warriors. But we are only just getting started. Coming up next, the Impact World title is on the line. It's Austin Aries and it's Luke Hawx, and it's right here next on Ring Warriors TV.